Assalamu alaikum, YouTube. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is you're watching this. Today we're doing something different, as usual. Thought I'd talk you through a workout here. Gonna try to go about an hour. Probably do like an hour with a little bit of commentary here. But hey, who knows how I'm feeling after 30 minutes, so this video is clearly a joke. It's everything you need to know about fighting. But I could make this video 10,000 hours long and you still wouldn't know everything you needed to know. It's kind of like everything you need to know about chess. You could teach the rules of chess, but you will never learn how to beat the computer. The sun's out. I woke up a little bit too late. I should have done this before. It was hotter, but that just makes it a little bit more challenging. It's not too hot. It's probably like 75 degrees at the moment. This bag, by the way, is really hard. It's really hard at the bottom here. It's a little softer where the tape is at. Every time I have somebody come over and they see the bag, they get excited, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead, kick it as hard as you can. And they kick the bottom, and it just feels like you're kicking just sand or a concrete. And I probably shouldn't tell people to do that anymore, because somebody might break their fucking leg and sue me. And just tell them to be careful. I should probably do the opposite. Tell them, be careful, don't kick it so hard. Because every time somebody kicks it, they're just, especially if it's down low. Because I don't even know what's filling this, but everything is just here at the bottom. And yeah, I'm not wearing no wrist guards or nothing. I was considering doing this barehanded. And what is your opinion on bare knuckle? I think it's fine as long as you're doing it with good technique. I'm also wearing shoes. These shoes are, when I was younger, I used to always work out barefoot on the concrete garage floor. And I think it was like just a tough guy thing, you know? Thinking I would train my feet, or just being more traditional martial arts about it. But now that I'm older and I think about it, if I were to ever really get in a fight, I'm wearing shoes, you know? And plus the ground I'm in, this concrete is kind of rough. So when I was younger, when I was doing martial arts, I'd always rip my fucking skin off on the mats like rug burn. And I always kind of told myself, it's just because I've got poor footwork, I'm dragging it. You hear that? I'm dragging, that's what would cause the skin on my big toe. And some people would be like, you just need to callus it more. No, I need to pick my feet up. And today I'm not gonna try and throw too many kicks, because your hands will be all right if you throw with great form. Yeah, I could probably, break the skin on my knuckles or something, but as long as you're throwing the correct form, the first two knuckles, you'll be all right. Even this, I was just talking about how hard it is. If I get that angle, it doesn't feel pleasant, but it's way better. Hear that? There we go. See how long I could keep my fucking mouth running while I do this, huh? What was I talking about? I'm gonna try and focus on just punches. And I'll throw kicks every now and then, but to be fair, my back is pretty stiff. And I'm trying to go for cardio here. I'm trying to work the lungs out, do as much as I can, and go for endurance. And if you don't know, your kicks burn way more energy than punches. People always have arguments with, boxing's so much more tiring. It's so much more tiring than MMA or whatever. But what's the most tiring thing about boxing? Guess what? The footwork. Why do you think boxers are always fucking jumping rope? You know? It's all about, I always notice boxers too, they've got the smallest fucking legs. They've got the smallest calves. I always think just one calf kick. Let's see how a calf kick would feel on a boxer. You know? But I'm not gonna lie. I suck as fucking jump roping. Cardio, listen, I get. Oh, you're so cool. You're so cool with your loud ass fucking motorcycle. What was I saying? Damn, it's kind of hard to think and remember what I'm talking about here. I'm gonna put the gloves back on. Something about kicks. Something about how kicks waste more energy, which is true. And the footwork. Oh, my calves. My calves are, you know, the only boxers that I could really think about that've got big ass calves are Manny Pacquiao and maybe Mike Tyson. The shorter people. Usually I see these boxers with these calves, especially the tall, lanky ones. Their calves are as long as my fucking forearms. Or not long, but as skinny as my forearms, you know? And maybe it helps with the speed, but I feel like it takes away from the power. Really trying to use my feet here the right way. Yeah, I'll throw kicks every now and then just for funsies, but there is something that I wanted to talk about with kicks. I don't know when I'll get into it. Let's put these gloves back on before I fuck my knuckles up even more. See, that's not too bad, because I'm not really punching with all of my might here. We're trying to go for endurance. I've got about a water bottle and a half. We'll see how much water. I'm gonna try to minimize the water until I'm out of here. Yeah, I know I'm taking breaks, but anyways, yeah, so I got these gloves. Might as well spent money, might as well put some use to them. Get that extra protection. These are only 10 ounces, so they're not as heavy. I think the standard might be 12, 14, depending on how it is. Ooh. Yeah, dude, just squatting and getting low. I really feel it on the back. I think I just try to really hydrate the discs in my spine, you know? I'm not gonna try to yell or spaz out too much. What did I want to go over with kicks though? Oh, yeah. So, I was thinking about this the other night. Most people, when they think about kicks, they think about jumping into it. And there's different kinds of kicks. There's a Dutch, where your hands are still up, not as much power, but at least you protect yourself a little bit. And there's the way that I've been doing. I used to do it the Dutch style. I really did, but then I past couple of years, I've switched from the whipping motion, including your arms, into it. There's pros and cons of both. I just feel like it kind of been trying to train myself to flow into it. Feels, I don't know if that could be deemed as a bad habit, but throwing a kick is always a risk. But what I wanted to talk about, if you see with the kick, I take a step into it. And I think a lot of people don't really think about kicking backwards, which takes a great amount of fucking effort. And I used to do this all the time in Taekwondo. It's pretty, I don't think it's the most practical thing. I really don't. But because of that, people probably aren't expecting it. And when it does land, it's the things that take you by surprise. And so I've seen it done. I've seen Peter Yan do it to Uriah Faber, I believe, from the clinch, when you step back and then kick, or if somebody's coming at you. I guess the only one that people practice a lot coming back is a spinning back kick. I haven't done those in a while. All the tape's coming off this. Let's try the left, spinning back kick. But that's not what I want to talk about. From the clinch, open, other side, open. It really works when the person's trying to come into you. So it doesn't even need to be the clinch. It's just about that initial step back. It's a little harder because this isn't a real person. But, you know, maybe you're here and they're coming at you where this tree is at. And I just step back and then... I'm feeling a sweat. I'm feeling something. Just warming up. Just trying to move. Get the fucking oil out of my... Oil these joints up. Last thing I want to do is just injure myself. Teep. You know, you could go from teep into axe kick. When I think of the axe kick, I think of like making a circle. It's like a circle. Because you could get jammed up if you try to axe kick straight down. It just feels more natural to get that out and in. I would never throw that in a real fight. Come on. In a real fight, I'm fucking stabbing you. Let's be honest. And I've never been what I would consider a real street fight. Yeah, I've punched a couple of people. I've done a couple of assaults. But I've never like been in an actual combat situation in the streets with somebody for more than, I don't know, more than 1 minute. Usually, first thing that comes to my mind is at school. I remember one time actually, I just messaged this guy recently on Facebook. I've known him since elementary school. Turns out he's got cancer. But I'm thinking of you, bro. But it does remind me of this funny story. And I think he deserved it. He had braces at the time. I think it was middle school. Middle school, 8th grade, 7th grade, something like that. And he had braces. And I go into the bathroom. I'm by myself. And he comes in with his friend. And they thought it'd be funny to act like, I don't know, they were gonna sexual assault me in the bathroom or some shit. And I wasn't having it. And I gave him one good straight, just like that, to the fucking mouth. And he's covering his mouth. And he's like, bro, these are my braces. These are $1,000 braces. Well, you shouldn't have tried to rape me, even if you were joking. All right, I'm throwing too many punches. Let's try footwork it around. Just chill out. Another time was also in the locker room from the bathroom. I feel like I always say this, the most dangerous time in some kids' lives are their public school experiences. And this guy who I'm talking about is in jail now. He started a fire. And he was the biggest fucking asshole ever. But what was it? I don't even know what he did, but everybody fucking hated this kid. And I just remember he was messing with me. That's all I know. He was messing with me, and he came at me. Same thing, boom, right in the mouth. Covered his mouth, and I was scared we were gonna start fighting. Everybody was like, ooh. And I got scared. I'm not gonna lie. We got kind of scared that I got kind of scared we were gonna tussle. And I'd have to throw more than just that one punch. I thought he'd leave me alone, but he looked ready to fight. So what I did was, I acted like his mouth fucking hurt my hand. And we just had a good laugh about it. But I remember, I felt like the shit, dude. For like weeks, people were like, hey, it's the guy who punched that dude. Shouldn't have been fucking with him. Trying not to kiosk so much, you know? So wheel kick. That was a good wheel kick. You know, this takes so much more energy. And I just almost fucking missed there. Let's get a good one. That was a good one. I felt that. That takes so much more energy than this. 2 strikes versus 1 big one, and honestly, much bigger percentage of landing this. People just want to fucking windmill when they fight, when they get mad. Straight punches. Straight punches win most of the time. If someone's fucking coming at you like this, dude, fucking set them straight. I don't care that it's June. We setting people straight here. I'm building a sweat. I got the hymns in my hair. There's hella cracks and shit in this ground, so real dangerous to throw these kicks. What else? Punch that guy in the face. How much time have we done? I feel like it hasn't even been 15 minutes yet, and I already feel sweat going down my neck. What else did I want to talk about? Fucking sun. Oh, almost just rolled my ankle there. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't want to. I wanted to skateboard. You guys know I've been on a skateboarding hype lately. And that's just what I've been into. But this is still a form of exercise and relatively safer and maybe practical. I mean, I don't really plan on ever fighting anybody, you know, but it's good for the body. Give my legs a break. Like I said, my back is stiff. I don't think skateboarding is the best thing right now to just be, you know, check out this kickflip. Kind of in the mood to throw some kicks, even though I just said. Let's work in this form. That was bad. I didn't look there. That was just spraying and praying. That's what that was. Try that again. It's been a while since I've thrown one of those. Some people want to back fist, I just did, but I think the best bet is kind of hammer fist. Hammer fist, back fist. Much more. Yeah. Much more force. Come on, gotta keep talking. Gotta run my mouth. I'm feeling it though. I'm feeling a little dry. Ooh, I felt that. I felt the friction on that. I would have sliced the motherfucker. Wearing these like more boxy type shoes Let my toes breathe, man. Check the pivot, check the pivot. Check the pivot. Every now and then I'll hit the bag, I'll throw a sprawl. I'll throw one for the video, but I'm not in the mood. I told myself no sprawls, because that's even more energy than kicks in my opinion. So let's do realistically, you know, I'll throw a high kick into a sprawl, because maybe somebody's gonna want to catch it and take me down. It's not exactly the right movements and everything, but I think it simulates the feeling a little bit from just going high to low. So let's go. High kick to sprawl right here. Maybe I'll fake them low, you know. Maybe I'll cross to the body, get them thinking so they bend into it, you know. Maybe a teep, get them thinking about the body. And then, boom, high. Oh yeah, really felt my fucking lower back. Just gotta, it'll feel better. But you know, that's the thing about real fucking fighting. What do you think? In a real fight, nobody's in the fucking locker room for 30 minutes just stretching it out, dude. Usually a street fight happens when people are drunk, starting drama, somebody gets to somebody's girl, you're wearing jeans, and it's like, what's up then, bitch? What's up, man? You know? Some people always say, oh, street fighters are not real fighters. Oh, yeah, I understand that stigma. Some people say, oh, in the streets, yeah, you're just a fucking brute. You don't know real technique. You don't know anything. But you know, there is no signing, no contracts. There's no losing sleep over thinking about the person you fight. It's a whole different thing. Most of the time, street fighting just comes from people's egos, people getting mad. If you really fucking know fighting, the last thing you want to do is get in one. So I know that sounds cliche, but some people aren't alive for that long and they don't hear it. And we just assume everybody knows. Street fights happen all the time. And some people just aren't aware of the fact that everything they dish out could come back to them. It's that Robert Whittaker 1-2 high kick. I don't know what he does with that hand, actually. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Switch sides. Boom, boom, boom. I like to switch. I like to go from southpaw to orthodox. And some people would argue against that, like, oh, you got to focus on one thing. You're confusing the body. But I feel comfortable to a certain extent on both sides. There's certain things, I'm not going to reveal all my tricks, but there's certain things that feel more comfortable southpaw as opposed to orthodox. There's certain things that I would like to do differently on both sides. You know? That was bad. And honestly, one of my biggest regrets as a kid when I would skate is that I wish I skated more switch. I wish my ollie on both sides were just as good. So it's all about balance. It's all about, I don't know if somebody's an expert, if they want to comment on that. But if I were running a martial arts academy, or how I would want the training to be structured, maybe you won't get the best results. I don't know how good it is, but if we're doing a set, we're doing, I don't know, 10 sets of jab cross, I would want to do it both sides. Orthodox, southpaw, and then we move on to whatever, jab cross, the Robert Whittaker. You know, really you'd probably want to do more traditional 1-2 fast kick. Ooh, that felt weird. One more. 1-2 fast kick. And then the other side, 1-2 fast kick. Fast kick, switch kick, whatever you want to call it. And I hope Mike Perry beats the fucking shit out of Jake Paul, dude. Just put an end to this fucking clown show. But yeah, I'm not proud of it, but it's the truth. I've never knocked anybody out unconscious, you know? but I don't think I've never really hit somebody with just the fucking home run, home dinger, you know? Even a straight. Most I've ever done is just a couple of flash knockdowns. I've definitely knocked some people down before, but never, even with sparring, I feel like the knockdowns would most likely be an accident anyways. Combination of bad footing and just catching them. Sometimes it's not the hard punches. Sometimes it's just about, you think you're going a little bit. It's that same thing with the barefoot. I don't know if it's stupid, but I like to kick that low part. I'd never throw a high kick really in a real fight unless they're on the fucking ground or on their knees or somebody shorter than me. And to be fair, besides in a competition aspect, in the streets, in real life, I think that every single time somebody's wanted to fight me or get physical with me, it's always been a taller person. So if I was fighting a taller person, I would just fucking knee him in the nuts, I would cheat. You're already cheating. You're fucking taller than me. I'm poking you in the eye. Probably gonna bite you. I don't give a shit. At this point, it's all illegal. Usu. 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 Wow, I'm building a good sweat up here. I challenge you to fucking work out with me and just act like I'm hitting you, and you gotta, every time I hit, you throw a strike as well, try to follow along. Or when I take these breaks, I'm doing footwork, trying to throw strikes. Whichever way, it could be interactive as hell. How much time has it been? 27 minutes, God damn it. Got a good sweat. You know what I think I also forgot to do? I think I forgot to delete one of my old videos, so I don't know how much space I'm gonna have here. Hopefully the phone doesn't reset. Blocking and head movement and all this shit takes energy. Just like how I was saying, takes salt. And I'm burning it, and I'm earning my salt. Call that earn your salt. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo. I notice I'm making the switches a little too obvious. Yeah, so would never throw a head kick unless I really knew I had it, I feel like I'd have to feel them out first with my fist, see the reaction time. If I punch somebody and I could kind of tell they don't know what the fuck they're doing, maybe I'll throw a head kick, depending. I feel so stiff. Gotta unstiffen up here. Really gotta be careful. I don't want to roll my ankle here, so I'm gonna cool it with the kicks and just fire away here. Same thing with the kicks going backwards. People don't think about that punching backwards. The counter punching. Now, usually in a fight, person who throws the first strike wins. But what if you throw and you miss and I catch you? What's the difference now? Oh, almost got my foot caught right there. Maybe one day we'll get the mats up and we'll do a couple of live rolling sessions or some mic'd up rolling sessions. I don't know. But right now, at this point, I'm just working. I'm just getting my cardio in, and I'm just talking shit. I feel it in my fists a little bit. You notice sometimes, I notice sometimes the boxers, especially the lengthy ones that be moving around like this, their jabs, they throw their jabs like fucking back fists. They jab like this. They're just swinging it up at you. That just feels weird. Well, maybe it's because I'm short. I don't have that leverage. Hope I don't get sweat in this mic. Let's go 10 punches, 10 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that was 9. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 punches. 7. 6 punches, 6 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 punches. 1, 2, 3. 3 punches. 1, 2, 3. 3 punches. 1, 2. 1, 2 punches. 1, 2. 3 punches. 1, 2, 3. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9 punches. Bad footwork. Too much power. Not enough speed. Too much power, not enough speed. 10. Woo. Bah. 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 At this point, I'd be fucking exhausted, dude. Somebody punches me in the mouth, I'm shutting the fuck up. Do what I gotta do. I can barely talk. This is why people don't do this. It's just an extra challenge, though. You know? What, bitch? What'd you say about my mother? Who cares? My mother's dead. At least I had a mother. Boom, boom. Everybody always said, whoa, when's your next fight? When are you fighting again? Fuck you. I know you want to see me get knocked out. Also, I know I said that the next video I'd be drinking, and I'm not drinking in this video because fuck you, that's why. You really think I'm gonna drink, sell my soul for 10 fucking likes, these fucking strangers? I'm a different person. I said what I said, I know what I said, but I changed my mind. What are you gonna do? Unsubscribe? The video will come. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I do what I want. This is my show. Whatever. Ooh, 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 ooh. People just want to legally see me poison myself. That's all it is. And I'm not doing that. I'm not a sellout. I do what I want. Because if you unsubscribe because, oh, he didn't drink, I wanted him to drink, you're not a real supporter. You'd respect me not wanting to drink. And you're just an evil, toxic person if all you want to do is just see me harm myself. And I respect myself. It's not about that. All right, making noises. Chill out. Use them legs. Whoa. Woo. Woo. So what did you learn today? Did I teach you anything that you might have not known about or thought about in terms of combat, hand-to-hand combat? I don't know. We're just going mainly over the striking aspect of it. Pretty basic. And if anybody's got anything to say, if you got some kind of critiques or, oh, you're not lifting your shoulders enough, you don't got the right movements. You better not have an empty ass channel with no videos. I'll accept your critique if you've got any videos of you proving that you walk the walk and you're not just typing the type on my fucking channel. Haven't had any water yet. It's been about probably like 35 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. God, there's more sweat than I thought. I'm opening up the pores to let the hymns sink in. Weighed myself this morning, it was about 135, which is just right for me. Not too heavy and not too light. I was feeling good. I wanted to get out here, get some good work in before it becomes 110 fucking degrees. Who am I? Who am I? Ah! 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 Losing my ability to talk. Mouth is getting dry. Fucking. Just focusing on the breathing. Gotta have faster switches. I don't know how much that matters. Here's what I like. I always think about, get them thinking low. A couple of kicks, leg kicks, whatever. Hooks to the body. Get them thinking real low. And then just, so even if they think you're coming down from up with the elbow. I don't know if you guys know who John Jones is, but I've seen him do that. Ooh. Ooh. That one wasn't the best. You know, throwing kicks is kind of like doing an ollie or doing a skateboard trick because it's a lot of jumping. Here's one. What do you think about this? Damn, I gotta work on the jumping. Hips are stiff, dude. Gotta stretch them out. Oh, that felt good. Oh, man. Ooh. What are we at? 40 minutes. Cool. I mean, I know I've been fucking around, kind of talking and stuff. Maybe I'll take these off. 10 ounces make a difference, man. Now that I'm all warmed up and shit, you see, feel it in the biceps. And that's the thing, you know? People always say, oh, you should wear a helmet, you should wear a helmet when you're skateboarding and shit like that, but I've definitely had more head injuries from training martial arts than I've never hit my head, knock on wood, on a skateboard. And this is just as dangerous if you're sparring with somebody or just training incorrectly. I feel it in my biceps from all the hooks. World famous Cody Garbrandt tore his bicep hitting pads. So you never want to overextend yourself too much, because it's better to train moderately every day and train hard really one day and injure yourself and not be able to train at all for weeks or months, depending on the age. Let's rock it here. Yeah, dude. It's been a couple times where I was like sparring and I got the shin pads on and all this shit, and I'm slippery from the sweat, and I just don't have the energy. And like I mentioned, I already messed up my toes and stuff with dragging my feet onto the mat, depending on the mat. Get them real rubbery mats. That's the shit that really peels your shit. But I like a sleek mat. What was I saying? I remember one time, I think I threw like a wheel kick or something, and the floor was slippery, and I felt on skates, dude. And so like a lot of the times when you see these people get rocked and they start doing the chicken dance, it's also fatigue. Just like rolling an ankle skateboarding, you know, or falling. A lot of it is fatigue. So, you know, just slap the shit out of somebody, you know. These are hard, like I said, sometimes it hurts to kind of do it straight, so pull that angle, get a little bit better of a strike, could really bend that knee in. Also, without the gloves, my kicks feel faster. I get that better whip motion. And I haven't been throwing hard, fast kicks. I just kind of been throwing them to throw them because I don't want to make the excuses I already have any bigger than they already are, you know? I got this fucking Muslim coworker he doesn't know anything about anything. And he came up to me one day after an Islam fight, after Islam fucking knocked out Volkanovski. You watch UFC? How about my boys? And he's like, once they get the grip, it's over. And I was like, yeah, they're real good at wrestling. And I walk away, and I was driving home, and I was thinking, man, he didn't even fucking grapple Volkanovski. He knocked him out with a head kick, you fucking dumbass. Once they get the grip, it's over. Fuck you, dude. That's why I always root against these Dagestani people, because they're just so arrogant, man. I fuck with the training, I fuck with the style, but Jesus Christ, the fan base Get over yourself. No blood yet, which is good. I feel a little bit of a, almost like a bruising, but I'm all right. Gotta train the hands, you know? All right, I think I got a water break. Fuck it. My girl likes to party all the time. Oh wow, people are hitting me up. Let me hit my dad up. My dad wants a phone call with me. All right, so how long has it been? 50 minutes, something like that? 48 minutes, fuck. My bad. I mean, that was like 90% working out there, but somebody wants me to call them, so I might do that soon. And I'm feeling it. That was good enough. It's been a while since I really hit the bag. I don't want to go too crazy because I want to keep this up, trying to get them toxic calories out of me, you feel me? That's a new term I learned the other day from my buddy, I think his name's Paris. He's getting rid of them toxic pounds. I want to get rid of them toxic pounds and just fucking look 100%. Like, I want to look top shelf, you know what I'm saying? People pay top dollar for this shit. I gotta stop being an organ donor too. Okay, I'm just gonna start rambling like I always will, but I gotta get out of here. So, assalamu alaikum. I'll catch y'all later.